Jackson set up Robert. Welcome, California.
Good evening, Patricia Sanders, Chicago, Illinois. Good evening.
Sanders, welcome from Chicago.
It's pretty Western Kansas. Hi, Fred.
Hey, Bernina, welcome. Welcome, Florida. Jeremy Drake from Georgia. Hey, Jeremy, welcome from Georgia.
Elizabeth, Kansas, San Francisco Bay Area.
Welcome from San Francisco.
Thank you.
Back with Joseph.
Good evening, Agnes. Lynn, Silicon Valley.
Hey, little Harry, Atlanta, Georgia. Good evening. Welcome to Atlanta. Thank you.
Mr. Doug Stroop, Lawrenceville, Georgia.
Mr. Stroop, welcome to you, sir, from Georgia.
Thank you so much.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've hit the bottom of the hour plus 1 minute. My name is Fred Holmes. I'm an independent distributor with ZJ International. I currently hold the rank of Triple Diamond in our company's compensation plan. It's my privilege to welcome you to our Thursday evening executive overview of the income opportunity with ZJ International. Tonight, we're going to go over quite a bit of information in the next few minutes to share with you some of the three essential ingredients one would look for in developing a home-based business. Give you an opportunity to hear from a few folks that have been with us literally a few weeks to a couple of years, so you can hear what they've done to be able to create, in many cases, quite substantial residual income from a home-based business. And this information is really oriented towards those of you that have been invited guests, perhaps a friend or a coworker, maybe a family member has been sharing with you a little bit about our company, our products, the timing. And so a very special welcome to those of you that are invited guests. Now this evening, we're going to discuss as I said earlier, the three essential ingredients that one would look for a successful home-based business venture. And those three ingredients specifically are, number one, the experience of the corporate leadership. Certainly, if you're going to align yourself with a company, you want to be confident that the people that are running the company have the experience, have the tenure, have the track record that can ensure long-term success. Secondly, we're going to talk about the kinds of products that lend themselves well to our industry. A lot of people really aren't aware of the types of products that work well. We're going to talk about that. And then finally, the third ingredient is timing. And I suppose timing is essential in every aspect of our life, but certainly in our type of business, timing is essential in a critical element to success. Now, let's talk about that first ingredient, experienced corporate leadership. The company, ZJ International, was founded a short 6 years ago by a gentleman by the name of Ken Brailsford. Now, when I was first introduced to ZJ, I didn't personally know Ken back then, but I knew of Ken Brailsford. Ken is an icon in both the nutritional and direct marketing industry. Ken and his siblings were the founders of Nature's Sunshine back in the 70s. Now, many of you will recognize the company Nature's Sunshine. This company, almost 40 years in business now, has gone on to become one of the industry's legacy companies. And by definition, a legacy company is one that's been in business 20 years or longer, has done over $1 billion in sales, and continues to grow to this day. And what's very impressive is in the industry of direct marketing or network marketing, we're talking about an industry that goes back 60, almost 70 years now. And in that period of time, there have been literally thousands, probably tens of thousands of companies that have come and gone. Yet only 2 dozen companies in the history of our industry have stood the test of time and gone on to become one of those billion-dollar legacy companies. Ken Brailsford, he and his family members launched Nature's Sunshine almost 40 years ago. Ken went on in the 80s to become the founder of Enrich International, and many of you will recognize that company's name, another one of the industry's billion-dollar legacy companies, continuing to this day, almost 30 years in business, now under the name of Unicity. And the significance here is that Ken Brailsford is the only man in history that has been able to develop two of only 24 companies in the entire industry that have gone on to create the long-term opportunities for their respective distributors. Well, when I heard that Ken had come out of retirement to build his third and final project, frankly for me it was almost a guarantee that we were going to have the next billion-dollar legacy company. And the fact is that over the last few years as he has been in business, Ken has surrounded himself with a corporate management team that's the who's who of the industry. Approaching 150 years of combined experience through just a handful of our top corporate executives that have held positions with some of the most successful direct marketing companies in the world. Now, the corporate leadership, I always make that the first ingredient, and I've had a lot of people say that, wouldn't products be the most important ingredient in a successful business? And you would think so. However, over the years that I've been involved in this industry, I've seen a number of companies with good products, in some cases, companies with really good products that have come and gone. And see, the reality is that a good product in and of itself is not sufficient to maintain and sustain long-term growth. Everything rises and falls with the experience of the corporate leadership team, and the fact is, DJ International has the most experienced and proven track record of the company's management team. Now let's talk about the second ingredient, which is product. One of the things that I've learned over the years is there's a few things that you look for to develop a successful home-based business when it relates to product. First and foremost, you want to be first to market. You want to have a unique product, something that has not been produced before. Secondly, you got to have a product that's highly consumable. That it becomes the backbone of true long-term residual income. You want a product that's, preferably something that's consumed on a daily basis, ordered on a monthly basis. And finally, it's got to really work. It's got to make a difference, because what you're looking for is the long-term back-end residual income that comes from a consumer base that continues to order the product month in and month out, year in and year out. Well, we were very fortunate that a few years before the launch of ZJ International, in 2002, there was an hour-long documentary that aired on the Discovery Channel. The documentary was introducing us to a botanical, a tree, if you will, by the name of Moringa oleifera. Now, pretty much unheard of in the Western world. What we would learn from that documentary was that a very small quantity of the powdered leaf of this tree was being used in some of the most desolate, poverty-stricken, drought-stricken areas of the world to literally reverse childhood starvation in as little as 2 weeks. Now, what was even more phenomenal was that this single tree was doing this not only much more quickly, efficaciously, but inexpensively to some of the finest medications and nutritionals known to the Western world. Since the original airing of that documentary on the Discovery Channel, we have been truly overwhelmed with third-party validation of the nutritional power of this tree. We have today over 200 worldwide organizations, humanitarian organizations, that are endorsing the use of the Moringa oleifera tree for nutrition. We have countless numbers of universities and medical schools that have studied this and promoting this product. Numbers of governmental agencies, agencies like the National Institutes of Health, the NIH. Back in 2008, in their April newsletter, they announced the Moringa oleifera tree as their botanical of the year. They stated that it was the most nutrient-rich profile of any botanical they had ever studied. And we're talking over 5,000 different botanicals they've studied. They even went on so far as to say that the moringa tree had been used in traditional medicines for hundreds, probably thousands of years, to literally treat or cure over 300 diseases and ailments. And so we were very fortunate that a videotape copy of that original Discovery Channel documentary was forwarded to Ken Brailsford. And now that you know who Ken is, you'll understand the significance of that one event. When Ken watched that documentary, he recognized that he could do more good for mankind with a single botanical than he'd been able to do for, with perhaps the hundreds of other products from his previous two companies. And that was the genesis. That was the launch of ZJ International. And just over 6 years ago, we started our company with our original product, which was our nutritious, great-tasting moringa beverage. An opportunity for people to use the benefits, the nutritional benefits of the moringa oleifera tree on a daily basis. And what you need in any kind of endeavor is you need to have something that is a recognized need in the community. Well, I think today it's common knowledge that the food that we're eating is not what it used to be. Everybody's aware today that nutritional aspects contribute to, or if you will, the lack of nutrition contributes to the majority of the ailments the Western world is seeing today. And what we do is we simply provide the nutrition that's no longer available in the food chain. We provide a product that has over 90 verifiable nutrients, 46 antioxidants, 36 anti-inflammatories, all of the omegas 3, 6, and 9. And what's important is that they're all in efficacious amounts and in balance the way nature was intended it. We have something that's just not in the marketplace today. We have a single source botanical that provides complete nutrition, and the most important ingredient is we're bringing it to the market with retaining the live enzymatic properties of the tree. Now, we've expanded since the launch of the company. We now have a complete line of liquid nutritionals, including our new sports energy drink, the healthy alternative to the power drinks on the marketplace. We brought in our second product division, which is our personal care line, a line of salon-quality skincare products all infused with the nutrition of ZJ International. But a short 30 months ago, we launched our third product division, which is our weight management system. And it's not a pill and it's not a drug. It is a system designed to help you get the nutrition the body needs, additional natural components to help reduce the appetite, improve the way the body processes foods, and then finally, our third ingredient of that system, our premium tea, a proprietary blend that includes moringa to help the body naturally detoxify. And because of the power of this system, we have helped people lose 5, 10, 20, 30 pounds, gone on to lose 50 pounds. To date, we have people that have lost 100 pounds, and a few people have lost over 200 pounds, and they've been able to do this without diet, without exercise, without drugs, without surgery, and they've been able to make it permanent weight loss. And see, when you have products that meet recognized needs, and these products are only available through an independent distributor of ZJ's products, this is what creates an opportunity. Now, I want to move on to the third ingredient, which is timing, but I did promise you I was going to let you hear from some of the people in the field that are making this happen today. And before I go into that third ingredient, I want to bring on the line a gentleman, Trip Rivers, out of Georgia. Trip is one of our newer distributors, a successful businessman, has been introduced, has gotten some great product results himself. And Trip, I appreciate if you kind of join us on the line here. Maybe you could share a little bit about your background. What was it that attracted you to our business, and what have you been doing to get off to such a fast start?
Brett, thanks for the opportunity to share. I own my own business, so you might say that I was new. I have a construction company, so I work hard and long hours. I was taking all sorts of crazy supplements just to have enough energy to make it through the day. My wife kept telling me how bad things were taking were for me. I kept seeing the ZJ products my friend B.D. Shaw was posting on Facebook, so I sent her a message asking her about the products. She referred me to a Luke Curry video and gave me a sample of XM+. learn more about Zika at the PBR meeting the next night. She was so confident that I would see a difference. Well, I did, and I win. I'd already been searching for a plan B, and Zika was a perfect fit. For a business owner, the opportunity to make residual income with no overhead, no employees, and no inventory or business loans to repay is a no-brainer. It was clear this was my plan B. I jumped on board with a builder system and set up my 50 ownership to maximize the comp plan. I followed a simple, duplicatable system that is already in place through the Fast Start training and got plugged in. Within a couple of weeks, I've gotten speed qualified for Team 250. I've already received my first paycheck, and my residual income is on the way. Not only that, but I hit Builder 1000 this week, and I'm excited about the momentum that's already happened and the people I'm going to be able to help with their health and finances. Most of all, I'm excited about the time and freedom I can look forward to in the near future. Having lost 2 inches in my waist in less than a month has been a side benefit. Thanks, Fred. I'll hand the call back to you.
Trip, yeah, your wife says she's got a whole new husband, and I appreciate you taking time to share your story with us, Trip. Ladies and gentlemen, the results that Trip's gotten are very commonplace with our product. What we have today is something that's incredibly attractive, especially to busy business people like Trip, an opportunity to create a secondary income stream that can become residual. And that's really the magic of our industry, the opportunity to do it once and have it follow you the rest of your life. Now, Trip has mentioned a couple of things. He talked about our Team 250 program. Simply saying, it's a new program where our brand new distributors get involved in business and be able to have a zero overhead business by simply doing what we do, introduce a couple of people to our product. Extremely attractive to have a home-based business with no overhead. He's been able to reach one of our top ranks, or one of our distributor ranks of Builder 1000. Certainly a way to start developing team members and create residual income. Timing is the third ingredient, and that's really essential, especially in our industry. Siege International has hit a very special point in the history of the growth of a network marketing company. We just completed last year our first year at $100 million in sales. Now, the significance of that is the leading edge of what's referred to in our industry as the momentum stage, what me and you would call the explosive growth stage. It indicates a company that has been around long enough to develop some substance, to develop an infrastructure, to be stable, yet you're still in early enough to be ahead of the masses. The top income earners in our industry, and I'm talking folks that have created residual incomes of 6 and 7 figures annually, they all join their respective companies at that magic point in time, somewhere between the first $100 and $200 million a year. Now, because of this timing, the company has had resources to be able to provide unique opportunities for our distributors. We have the Team 250 program, where you can literally earn your own product for free. We have a luxury automobile program. Now, the luxury automobile program, frankly, that's not all that unique in our type of business. What's unique about Zija's program, we call it Team Benz, we brought that into even the part-time levels of our opportunity, where people working with us part-time can qualify to receive a luxury Mercedes-Benz automobile that the company pays for. We've done other things to attract professionals that are looking for long-term significant income. We have in place a profit participation program where the company is going to distribute over the next few years up to 25% of the company's profits, if you will, 25% of Ken's income go back into the field for the people that are going to work and establish this company. We put the numbers to paper, and we figured out just the profit participation program alone can create a 6 and 7-figure income over the next several years. So everything is in place in terms of timing. What I want to do is give you a feel for what happens for people that invest time with us, start on a part-time basis, and can create, frankly, a full-time replacement income part-time basis. I'm going to go over to Kansas. We've got Clinton Sides with us, and Clinton was already a successful businessman before being introduced to Zija. And Clinton, maybe what you can do for us, share a little bit about your background and why somebody like yourself with a successful business would look at a secondary income stream, and what have you done to create the success that you've been able to?
Fred, thank you. I did. I grew up on a farm out in western Kansas, and, I enjoyed the farm life. I enjoyed the hard work. I enjoyed the freedom we had, but I had severe hay fever and allergies that made life miserable. I didn't like the paycheck so much, and I moved back to McPherson, Kansas in 1978. I started investing in real estate, and we've done that for 36 years. We worked hard. Sometimes worked other jobs while I was investing and building that, but it paid off because we leveraged a lot of money. But Fred, it took 15, 20 years to build that residual income. 4 years ago, I was searching for natural nutrition. I was searching for something more, and I was introduced to a moringa tree by Homer Crable. I was amazed. A powerhouse of antioxidant nutrients that was just amazing. Something that was unique, something I hadn't seen before, and it had experienced leadership backing the company. So I started with what we call a Builder Pack 2 because I realized that was a small investment for a true opportunity. I followed my upline coaches. I built 2 lists of people that I could share the opportunity with. And after seeing amazing results myself and with others that I'd shared with, I became passionate about sharing and building distribution teams. What an amazing opportunity of leveraging time, not money. It resulted in a powerful business model of just helping others. The cruises we have earned, the bins we're driving, the residual income that has been built is amazing, especially for the short period of time that this has taken. Nowhere had I seen a true business model where I could help others earn that residual income without houses, no tenants, no repair problems, no employees. Fred, the personal development that this company provides is amazing. For me, this is not a phase in life, but this is a way of life. Back to you, Fred.
Clinton, thank you so much, and congratulations to you, Clinton. The business that you've built is truly a sign of a person like yourself who's created leadership within the team members. And ladies and gentlemen, that's probably one of the most exciting things about our type of business. A lot of people don't understand what true success is or how to achieve it in our type of business. The higher level income earners have learned that success is based upon helping others, whether it be from the use of our products or, frankly, probably the best part we have is the income opportunity and helping others to create the levels of residual income that are going to meet their desires, their goals, their needs. Today, we have everything in place. Unlike when people like myself started several years ago, we've got the resources to do the things that are necessary to provide for the distributor base. Right now, as we speak, Zija International as a company has put into place an incredible opportunity for a brand new distributor to launch their business and take advantage of a very unique timing with the company. Well, we're literally less than 60 days away from our international convention in Utah, and leading up to that, Zija International has put into place what we're calling the Race to the Summit Tour. The summit is going to be our convention in October. Over the next 60 days, Zija International is going to be doing presentations in over 60 cities throughout North America. An opportunity to learn about the company, to meet the people that are involved, and most importantly, to learn more about the new product enhancements that we're launching today. We put into place a very unique promotion for a brand new distributor. Getting engaged today can literally create $1,000, $5,000, in some cases $10,000 of initial income for simply engaging over the next few weeks and building a business. And what we've done is we've put into place systems that help our brand new distributors know exactly what to do, working with their upline support team to create truly a fast launch, something that just hasn't been available in Zija up till now. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to Georgia again. We've got Mike living Livingston on the line. And Mike also has a business background, and Mike, watching you and Lena develop over the last couple of years has been one of my greatest joys. You have kind of a unique experience, because it really was the product that got your attention at first. You built a tremendous business, and you're starting to see the true long-term benefits of residual income. Mike, take a moment, join us on the call. Let's just share with us a little bit about why you're here, and what do you see happening over the next couple of years for your family and the people that are part of your team?
Well, Fred, thank you for having me on the call, and appreciate your friendship. That's one of the things I love about this business. Is you get to work with so many different people from all walks of life, and everybody's got a common thread. People want to be healthy, and they all want to better themselves, their position in life for them and their families, and that's what Zeta has allowed us to do. My background, as you said, was in business. I was in the clothing industry for 18 years, a wholesale rep, called on retail stores over a 5-state region, and that was a very lucrative business. And when we were introduced to Zeta, the product, like you said, got my attention because I've been sick for about 4 months. I tried the product and had this upper respiratory infection, and just 3 days on the products, it knocked that out. And you're talking to somebody, my wife owns a nerve shop, and I've been taking supplements for, at the time, 35 years. Always had allergies, every year, a couple times a year, get sick. Well, been taking the Zeta products now for 4 years. Haven't had any allergies, any joint pains. I've been sick in 4 years, and as your earlier guest mentioned, Clinton, that Zeta has allowed us to take our family on 3 different cruises, sent us to Disney World. We're driving Mercedes E350 compliments of Zeta, and it's all about just helping your team members build a business. It's not about what you do yourself. It's about helping your team members grow through the duplication process. And Zeta has a simple, duplicatable system, which we plugged into. Training from our mentors. Mark Mandela has been a big help to us. You've been a big help to us as well. And it's all about team. And I would just encourage people that it is simple. It's a simple business, and it can be easy if you'll plug into the system and use that system. Use your upline. The training's is in place for you, from the conference calls like this to your websites that are complete with Zeta University. I mean, everything is in place for your success. The traditional business I came from, there was not residual income there. And what really attracted me after I found out these products were so phenomenal was that I figured, hey, if it's that good, this is going to go around the world. And now we're in over 32 countries as a company that they've doubled in size over the past 4 years. And that, as you said, that says something, Fred. I mean, you look at what Kim Belcher's done with his two previous companies, and now doing it for a 3rd time. I mean, that's unprecedented in and of itself. But the company cares about its people, and that's one of the things that we like. We love helping people, and that's why we're a part of this organization here at Zeta. I encourage everyone, if you're on this call tonight, get back to the person that invited you to this call. Probably enough of you to invite you to this call. Get back to them, get your questions answered, and Fred, I'll turn the call back to you.
Thank you very much, Mike, and congratulations to you and Lena and the tremendous leadership you're bringing, not just to your team, but to all of Zeta International. And so, ladies and gentlemen, what we've done this evening is we've shared with you in an overview fashion, the 3 important ingredients one looks for. And I think it's safe to assume that, in terms of corporate experience, there isn't any company out there that has the depth and breadth of experience that Zeta International has. The product, you look for something that's unique, highly consumable, and really works. And clearly, Zeta International's customer retention rate are the envy of the nutrition industry. When it comes to timing, this is what people like myself that have been around, almost from the beginning, we've been waiting for. We've worked hard to put together the foundation necessary to launch this company into momentum. And truly, it's the next few years with Zija that the significant income earners are going to be developed. People that will be the top income earners in this company haven't even yet heard of Zija International. So I want to present two things to you. First, as Mike said, for those of you that maybe this is your first exposure to our company or our product, contact the person asked to be on this call. Go ahead and get your questions answered. Experience the product. Find out why so many people have made that life-changing decision to get involved with our company. And for those of you that are ready to make that decision, to engage in the development of your long-term financial success, everything is in place, and I'm going to invite you, personal invitation, on Saturday morning, day after tomorrow, we're going to host a very special Fast Start training program. It's going to be a presentation. It's going to be on this same conference bridge. It's going to start promptly at 8 o'clock in the morning on the Pacific Coast. That's, of course, 11 o'clock Eastern Time. We're going to have one of our company's top trainers and top income earners, a gentleman that has literally from home built a 7-figure income with this company, and certainly an opportunity to hear exactly what you need to do from day one to launch your business, get off to a fast start, and be able to share in the results that you've heard from my guest speakers this evening and so many others throughout Zija International. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and open up the lines, close out the call. One last shout out and thanks to my guest speakers this evening for taking time to share their experience with our guests on the line. With that, looking forward to seeing all of you on the Saturday morning Fast Start training. The lines are open.
Very much.